Hey yo, I'm at the gym and today we are going to train arms, and when I'm saying arms, I include shoulders as well and maybe forearms if I'll have enough time. Probably not. If not, I will do them on a leg day or when I'm going to train abs. Because when I'm training abs, I'm doing additionally cardio and one additional muscle that I didn't train properly throughout the week. So in my case, it's probably going to be forearms, but we will see. There won't be any introduction like last time, since you already know the structure. I already took my creatine at home, so all we have to do is just start the workout. And we'll start with triceps. I always do triceps just because it feels better. I'll show you the first exercise. Alright. I couldn't find the rope, so I will use the ankle strap. It's just improvisation. With rope it will be more comfortable. I'll do just push downs. Usually I'm doing one arm rope push down just because it's comfortable. And I'm doing it in a superset. I will show you it as well. So basically, since it's trapped, all I can do is just putting my hand through, squeezing it as much as I possibly can, but without putting any pressure on my forearm, because we want to focus on triceps, right? What I'm doing is I'm leaning forward a little bit, my ass a little bit back, and straighten my back, so I will not put any force, power into my back. With the shoulder, I'm pulling shoulder down, not up. I don't want my traps to take the whole load. That's why I'm pulling the shoulder down. What else? I'm moving my hand a little bit more just to create the space between my lat and my elbow, around 45 degrees, I would say. And all it's left to do is just to push down. Push down. As you can see, the strap is still on my hand. Doesn't really move. All you can do is just pull down. That's all. You pull down, you go back. You don't fully go back, otherwise your triceps will lose the tension. You go back to the point where you feel that your triceps is almost like losing the tension. So you stop at this point and you go back down. You're going up again and back down. That's the whole concept. Okay, now I will do my set and you will see. And I'm doing it for both hands, by the way. So you will know. I don't really use these cable machines, so I don't really know the weights. Let's put 35 for now and see how bad or good it will go. Hopefully it will go smoothly. Okay. Again, but for the other hand, now you see me on the left side. Yeah, it's a little bit of too much weight for me, but it's fine. And the next exercise that I'm doing as a superset, like to this one, to the push downs, is another variation of push downs with the bar and in the seated position. Just because, as you can see, with rope push downs or strap push down, I stuck at some point. But I feel that my tricep can go more. I just, at that movement, maybe I suck. Maybe like my joints are not developed properly. Maybe it's actually too much weight for me and I'm ego lifting. I don't know. But to finish the set properly and finish the load properly for me, I just do the superset. And the superset is quite simple. Same distance between your elbow and lat. And you are arching your back. And all that's left. You're pulling down the bar. And now you're pushing it down with your hands, like with your elbow movement. You see, I push it down, I'll bring it back to the level of where is my upper chest. But not fully. If I'm gonna go fully, it's gonna go up and I will lose the tension. I will bring it up till the point when the tension is still persist, and I'm just pushing it down back. And I'm doing like 4 or 5 repetitions on this one. Because my triceps is already at this point exhausted. And I'm trying to focus on the shoulders at the same time, not to move them. Oh. I forgot to count. Shit. It's fine. I think I did like 5. I will know when I will edit the video. But the main point is, that's the first exercise for triceps. Now I'll do 2 of my sets of this exercise, additional, so in total I'm doing 3. And then I'm gonna move to another exercise. See you on the next exercise. The next exercise I'm usually doing with the rope as well. However, the rope is still taken by someone. That's why the only things I could use for now, it would be the bar or the V-bar. And for triceps, I think V-bar would work better. So I decided to take it. The other things that you will need probably for this exercise is just a bench. Or if you have a machine at your gym, you can use a machine. Then you don't need to adjust anything for yourself. Okay, I put already my weight. And I'll show you how I'm usually doing it alone without any help. Even though I would really appreciate some. So, moving myself back, then pushing this bar on top of me. Okay, then I'm pulling my shoulders down again, trying to bring my elbows together. Maybe I shouldn't, but that's the way for me to feel triceps better. And what I'm doing next is I'm just pushing the bar up. Usually I'm doing it with a rope, and with a rope it feels way much better. Or if you don't have a rope, just use the handle itself, like to which the cable is attached. I can't do that because I'm using the cable machine and it's uncomfortable. If you have a specific machine for that, use it, trust me. So, shoulders down, elbows closer, pulling it down, up. The other variation of this exercise is just gonna be skull crushers. If you want, you can do skull crushers. I prefer this one better, much more. Usually I'm less clumsy and I'm not slamming the weight. Usually I'm just bringing it as right and then pulling it down. But I was holding this weight for quite a while. That's why my triceps started giving up very fast and my voice as well. I'm doing this exercise 3 times, so 3 sets. And I'm repeating each movement like 6 or 7 times or 8. No 6, 7. No 6, 7. You hear me? No 6, 7. I don't even understand what is that, but it's very annoying. Anyways, that's all for this exercise. I will do 2 more sets and then we will move on to biceps. Maybe in the future I will switch the order of the exercise and I will do like triceps, biceps. But for now, I want to test this method and see if it will anyhow impact my growth. of like the growth of my triceps. Okay, I will see you on the next exercise. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is bicep curls. The normal one, nothing special about them. What we need is again cable, preferably the machine that has double cable attached to it. If not, you can do single-handed like cable curls. I do have, that's why I'm using this one. I'm lifting it a little bit to the level of my calves. Yep. Calves or knee. Actually, it's way too high. Yeah. The thing is, the problem with these cables is that the cables here are way too long. That's why I need to put it lower than you should. Like usually you put them a little bit higher in case the cables are like way closer to the spinners or whatever they call this. But since they're extending quite enough, I'm just bringing the machine to the level of my calf or my knee. Okay, now we took the handles. What I like to do is you need to lift them from the ground, right? What I like to do is I just do one step. My hands are already under the tension. Another step, that's all. Then what I do usually is I bring my shoulders down and back. That's all. I don't want to involve my shoulders at all in this exercise. And my hands I bring a little bit closer to my body, extending the biceps, and it just does a normal curl. To the sides, not closer to my body, but to the sides. That's all. And I was like, couldn't do more because my whole hand started burning, and then I know that the next one I won't be able to do, even the half one. Maybe you can call me pussy, I don't care. If you want to, it's your deal. But that's all for the first exercise for the biceps. We are moving to the next one. What we're going to do now is going to be the lovely, simple hammer curls. I'm not going heavy on hammer curls because I don't know, I don't have excuse for that. I just don't go heavy on them. They are very tiresome sometimes. That's why I will just take 18 kg per hand and I will try to work with them. Actually, I'm trying to increase the weight today. Usually I'm doing 16, but it's time to improve, right? So, I think you know how to do hammer curls. If you don't, it's pretty much simple. Shoulders back, straight back. What I like to do is lean a little bit, and then you just like bring your hand to respective shoulder. So, basically, one, that's all. And you repeat it, I don't know, 6 times for each hand at least. Okay. $18, so 9 per hand. Or 8.5, I don't know. Count whatever you want. So, that's all for this exercise. Then we are moving to the next bicep exercise, and this is the last bicep exercise. Then we're doing shoulders and we are done. I will see you on the preacher car machine. Alright, we are at preacher car machine. What I usually do, and I'm lowering the seat, or like I'm adjusting the seat that way that whenever I do the exercise, and I'm usually doing separately for each hand, just because I feel better tension and better muscle growth that way than if I would do it like, with both hands. So basically, I'm adjusting the seat that way that my elbow will be in the air, because when it's on a pillow, it's a little bit uncomfortable. The movement is simple. You extend your bicep, you curl back. When I'm extending it, my bicep, I'm trying to go slowly, because extension of your biceps affects its growth as well. Okay, let's start. I hope I adjusted correctly. If not, I will stand up and I'll do it again. The main thing, not to lose energy. Okay. So, I don't count this one. I count when I extend my hand. 1, 2. Remember your hand, shoulder, and like biceps, the whole hand and the shoulder have to be aligned together on one line. Don't go out of this line. Okay? And if you want better muscle mind connection, you can hold the biceps. But this one was ego lifting. I should take a lower weight. My biceps is already exhausted, so I should definitely take lower weight. But the funny thing is, my left hand is usually stronger for some reason. And not what you're thinking about, you little pervert. It's just genetically stronger, I don't know. Whatever. Can't. I will do one more set of this one, and I will move to another exercise, and that exercise is already shoulders, because we finished with triceps and biceps. I will see you in a second. The first exercise for shoulders is front delt press. Doing it on the machine. I don't like doing with dumbbells, it's just unstable, and if you're a beginner, you have a higher chance of injury there. Usually, the way I'm doing it, I'm facing the bench. But since I'm new to Poland, I don't have any friends, like usually need help with that because someone needs to press it, so you can lift it up and then you can do it yourself. But since I don't have friends here, nobody can help me. That's why I have to do it with my back facing the bench, which is less convenient, I must say, but it is what it is. And I think for this exercise I need to take off the shirt so I can see properly the muscle movement. Maybe it will be more convincing. Give me a second. What I do is I put the weight that I think I can handle to do at least 6 times. Handle should be on the same level as your shoulder, front delt. Then, usually all the machines have this helper press stick. When you press with your leg, the handles lift up. It helps you not to injure yourself, because if you're gonna pull from this point, you'll probably stretch the shoulder too much, which may cause the injury if you didn't warm it up. By the way, I forgot to show you my usual warm-up. It's fine. I'll show you the next videos, but usually the same as on the chest and back day. I just focus on my shoulders mainly, maybe a little bit biceps, and that's all. Okay. what I do, I take handles usually that way that my thumb can bend here, like on a bone. Then I'm closing with the thumb, like locking my fingers, and the only thing that's left is lift it up. Shoulders not in, not out, but quite, but still try to like imagine that you're trying to move your shoulders closer to your, with your elbows close to your shoulders on top position. I'll show you. Like you see, I'm trying to bring my elbows closer to me. Bring it here and up. Don't bring it lower, you will injure yourself, I'm telling you in advance. And just repeat this movement as much as you can. As many times as you can. Okay. That was enough for me. Whew. I'm just weak, but I did 6, I think. The other things I would say, whenever you do exercise on the bench, no matter what type of bench, like if you're leaning on it, always arch your back. Because if you do something wrong on any exercise, you know what they say, any exercise could be shoulder and back exercise if you do it incorrectly. So, take care of yourself, guys. I will see you on the next exercise for the shoulders. So the next exercise is our lateral raises. What I'm trying to do is usually like doing it with the cables. The main thing here, you just hold your shoulders down. You use very small weight, but hold your shoulders down. Then bring your elbows up to the same level as your lateral side of your shoulder. Lean a little bit back, a little bit forward if you want. It actually helps as well. The growth. As far as I know, I may be mistaken, I don't know. And imagine that you're trying to pour 2 beers like into this cup. You see, like 2 beers into this cup, right? So that's basically the whole movement. Remember, shoulders down, elbows up. You're bringing elbows. It's very hard to control, but you got this. What as well helps for me is I'm lowering my wrist, like I'm curling my wrist, then I'm totally focusing only on my shoulder. No, I can't anymore. Okay. And the next one is gonna be for back deltoids, like shoulder deltoids. I will see you there. Okay. This is the last exercise for today. Is reverse flies. How I'm doing it? Taking 2 cables, like handles, attachments, whatever they call it. Trying to grip them with as much force as I can. Then, curling my wrist down, it's very important, trust me. Curling my wrist down, then my knuckles should point down to the floor. I'm taking a step back, leaning forward, and all it's left to do is just the movement that you would do on a pec deck. You're trying to do reverse flies. If it's painful for your wrist, I can do it normal as well. But believe me, this thingy, this curling your wrist and pointing knuckles down, is a cheat code. Okay, and I'm doing it in a superset as face pulls, face pulls, using cables. As soon as I feeling that I'm giving up, when you're switching, ending face pulls. With the same, knuckles down, wrist is curled. Ooh. Okay. But next set I will probably do. Nah, I'll leave it. Okay. Last thing that's left though is the pump check. I'm saying goodbye. So I'll see you at the pump check. The posing room was taken, that's why I have to film it here in wardrobe. I hope nobody is gonna pass naked. If someone will, I will just cut out and I'll just forget about that. Don't film in the locker room. That's a bad idea, trust me. We came here to check the pump. Okay. The pump? I don't know. I can't tell you that I really like the pump or not. But I will move my camera a little bit so it will not disturb. Okay, I think that's better. My traces are now very weak, and it mainly disappeared because I'm in bulk and there is like a substantial amount of fat, as you can see. But before the bulk, you could see the muscle fibers way better than right now. I'm just fat, no excuses, that's all. And before, I used to see all the muscle fibers on the shoulders. I just really miss that. I don't really see them right now, but it's fine. Ow. How people do this pose? Oh. All right. I'm not satisfied on. I definitely don't know. But right now, as you can see, I'm making a lot of amount of fat. I gained a lot of amount of fat, as you can see. Hopefully, soon I'll get rid of this fat. But for now, I'll say goodbye to you all. I will see you probably. Wait. I will see you probably tomorrow when we're gonna hit legs. It was nice talking to you. If you have any questions, write down them in comments. I'll appreciate if you put like, if you press the follow button and turn on notifications so you will not miss any videos. If you missed already, it's fine. I'll try to link one of the recent videos somewhere here in the corner on top of left or right corner. Like you will see the linked video on the left or right corner. And yeah. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. And have a nice day or training. See you.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.